Let's talk about poor engineering that absolutely does not make sense. So where it comes out onto the road, you got a little gate. On the top of this cylinder is a sensor that detects if this gate is closed, it won't let the sand come out. Problem is, the little sensor goes out, you can't work. Brand new truck like this can't go out, can't do its job because of a sensor. Why? It's a $10 metal gate. If you forget to open up your sand gate and then start laying down sand, yeah, you might break a $10 steel plate. But now you got an entire plow truck that can't go out on the highway because of a stupid little sensor. Let's have a nice look inside. So, you got a joystick, looks real fancy. Problem is, every time you switch between implements, to front plow, to your bottom scraper plow, to your toe plow, to your sander, you got to push a button.
Plow.
And then you got to wait.
Scraper.
Okay, there.
Wing.
Every time you got to push a button and wait. Now the issue there is that a 2-second push on the button doesn't seem like a big deal, but when you got a front plow, a wing that comes down, an underbody, and you want to lift them up, you want to lift them up in a hurry. So to switch through and select multiple menus on one joystick does nobody any good. Like, it's a dangerous situation that's overly complicated by adding a joystick. Let's have a look at the older style here. So, front plow, other plows. So if you need to in an emergency, I can reach over, hit both these at the same time, or lower them down at the same time. That's way safer in an emergency. A joystick adds nothing. Have a look at this style. It's just an old hand crank. That's all you need. It works and it does the job. I don't need to open and close this multiple times throughout the day. I set it to a level and it's good. So there you go. You load a truck up with fancy joysticks, way too many sensors. You hit a big storm, you need it, a sensor goes down, the truck isn't available to plow. Spend $500,000 and they over-engineer it to the point where it just doesn't work. Whereas you take an old girl like that, she just goes to work reliably every day, doesn't have the issues, doesn't throw you down because it thinks the gate's closed. It just lets you do the job and it works better. Honestly, I think as society, we just got to tell these engineers to put the pen down. Stop designing things. Like, you're talking about hundreds of dollars for a sensor that you can't even get with the supply chain right now on a multi-$100 hydraulic cylinder when a $10 hand crank just did the job. Put the pen down. Take it easy. Things work. Just make it reliable. Come on, guys.